I've had a handful of people ask me for a slight breakdown on what's been done to the Prelude, so I'll go ahead and give you a quick rundown and let you see exactly what you're dealing with and what I'm working with, and throw it out there. Here you go. Alright, so this is the 91 Prelude, the 2.0 SI. As you can see right there on the front, little Mazda 626 slip that I put together probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Took that emblem off of an 88-89. Rewired the fog lights in the front there. They're strictly working on the switch. They do have the 88-89 yellow caps on them. I run them constantly. I'll get to the engine here in a bit. Sticking to the outside, I tinted that just to blend it in a little bit so it doesn't stick out exactly. It just kind of blends a little more into the trim line, as you can see. Still lights up good. Of course, got the blades on there. Sitting pretty low, chilling. It is on blues. It does have drop zone coilovers that have had all the adjustment screws and nuts taken out of it, and it's basically just sitting on the spring. Still rides pretty damn good. I scrape like hell, but that's just part of it. Charlotte. Also here, let you see the interior. A couple of blades back there I gotta mess with, strip them. Interior's not too bad, in pretty good shape. Came with original carpet and everything. Doesn't look bad. Had an alarm system installed, obviously. Shortened the shifter up. Did go ahead and it took me a while to find all the pieces for that thing there. Nice little armrest. Got to reupholster that. Otherwise, just threw in a new stereo. You know, did all that there. Rewired all that stuff. Threw the bin up above it and folded it down. Other than that, go to the rear, kind of the same setup, except I still have the lock nut on it. The only other thing is that I put on the Accord rear lip. Do have Mario hanging off the ass end there, just because I'm old school like that. And that's it. Haven't debadged it or anything, left all that on there. Stock tail lights, used to have them tinted at one point in time. You know, off of the headers, got 2 1/4 all the way back to that crappy tip that I need to have all adjusted next. It's melting the hell out of my bumper. But other than that, we'll go ahead and move on to the other stuff, and I'll let you see exactly what else I got in here. Alright, this is what the hell's under the hood here. Just pretty much stock B20A5. I don't know if it's going to come into focus or it's too much light or whatever, but B20A5. OBX headers right there. You know, did the battery relocation to the trunk. Cut that out and made that little piece right there. And still got to move and adjust some things and scoot that filter up into the center a little bit. Head's been poured and polished, Gates Racing timing belt, pretty much a lot of the new stuff on the bottom end, new crank, new pistons, all new seals throughout, Cometic head gasket. Oh, let's see here. Other than that, got rid of the power steering, still haven't rerouted the power line there, which I need to do, and tuck that out of the way so I can get rid of that bracket. There was no AC condenser when I bought the car, so I just took out all the AC stuff, and that's all gone. It really opens up the front. Threw on the strut brace there. Thank you, Steve Mahan. That's all due to you. Why? Because race car. That's why. Other than that, really not a whole hell of a lot else done to it. It's my daily driver, so what you see is what you get. Other than that, I haven't done too much with it. It runs, it gets me from A to B, and it does what I need it to do, and that's all that matters. And, obviously done other stuff here as far as, rewiring all the speakers, all new speakers all the way around. Putting a fan on an individual switch in there so I can run it, because I'm only running one slim fan. Stock radiator. Nothing else too crazy with it, fellas. It is just kind of hanging the hell out. There you go. That's 5 horsepower each. We're up to 15. Oh shit. There's 20. There's 20 horsepower. And another 15 right there in those 3. Other than that, that's about it. If you got any other questions, let me know. But otherwise, ain't really much else happening with it. That is the Prelude in all its glory.